Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars.
It's been fantastic just seeing the boys grow and develop in their gifts just over this time. And not just that, the relationships that they've been able to build with our local people up here. And I think that's one of the highlights of this team, that they are emotionally and spiritually mature. They're able to reach out, especially to our Aboriginal brothers and sisters, and build really strong and good relationship. They have a confidence about them and real leadership skills in delivering the faith. And not just in a rote way, but they share from their hearts their own personal stories, as well as being really funny and interactive with the dramas and the charades, and also going into those more spiritual times, personal times with the small groups, and also with the prayer times. It's great to see young men ministering to other young people, giving them blessings and praying for them. I think the relationship coming back over the years has been fantastic. This year the boys not only ran their programs and built up those friendships, but they went into the classes, and one of the teachers was particularly impressed with the way that they all helped them students learn more IT skills, and they just sat with the students, and the relationships and the class experience was fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to next year and the growth of St. Eddie's youth ministry team, and I look forward to them coming back and to growth in the future, and that more of our Catholic schools will be open to these fantastic young fellas.
Alrighty, final day of the Darwin Tiwi Islands mission trip. I just thought I'd do a quick reflection on summarising it all up, and how what I've experienced over the last 8 days, and what I've basically gained from this experience. Look, probably the big thing that stands out to me, having 3 kids under 7 back home, is when we were at the Tiwi Islands, the community barbecue, where I think we fed over about 190 people, just people turning up after the mass. To see the young kids, all similar ages to my own boys, the innocence in them, in their eyes, and just, how playful they were, on the night, and, I've got the photos to prove just the kids are just so loving and caring. But it's also a concern when you then speak to Father Dan, and, a lot of these boys by the age of 25 have either committed suicide or end up being in the detention centres. So that really concerns me, that they don't have that support, especially parental support, and those father figures. I think that hit home, because just to experience how much joy these kids display, and to see they can be taken away just from obviously the economic environment, but also the demographics where they live, and the support. But I think that's where the mission trip comes into its own. The boys spend so much time with these individuals, on the retreats in the schools. You can see how the Catholic education system is supporting a lot of these students, and just provides them some guidance, but also a lot of support there. Finally, probably, how can I share this message with others? I think it really comes down to experiencing, the mission yourself. You really need to come up here and witness. So look, I think hopefully I'll get the chance to come back again. There's a lot to be done. It really is just an eye-opener, the 8 days. I've noticed and witnessed the boys have made a difference in a lot of the students' lives. I hope it continues. It's definitely made a difference in my life, and I hope that continues too. I've always had a belief of giving to others, but I think it's a lot more than just providing materialistic gifts, and I think it's a lot more spiritual than that. it's what you leave with them and what they remember that's going to make a massive difference in their life. So to sum things up, great experience, and make sure you get on board next year.
From a lot of what I was writing down about what I've learnt and stuff, it's that God can sort of come to us in a different kind of way. It's not a thing of, you know, He's right there in front of you. He sort of speaks to you in a different way. And there was one time when we were over at Bathurst Island when one of the young guys, he was probably 7 or 8 years old, we were running around and kicking the footy around, and then after the barbecue and stuff, he actually asked to pray with me. And I think that was one thing that really stood out to me and, you know, reinforced that thing that that God does come to us in sort of different kind of ways.
Second thing for me is that we're not up here to talk at them or for a monologue. It's all about a dialogue between us and between them. It's about us learning things from them and teaching things to them. We're not here to sort of preach and just to say, hey, you know, you should do this. At the same time as us trying to share our faith with them, we're sort of learning about their culture.
I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lost